Got some quick hitter stories for you guys here today. Sorry, I've had incredible amounts of technical problems, so I know if you're watching this like tomorrow, if you guys normally do, it doesn't really matter, but it's about the latest I've ever recorded for the day, so hopefully we can just pound out something useful here. Unlike Andrew Cuomo, which right now, I guess, what is he, pounding sand? I haven't really heard anything since he left in, his helicopter with his aide and, I don't know, went off to go grab some more asses some other places. Don't really know. Don't really care, to be completely honest. But he's been charged. Finally, this nefarious ass grabber has been charged with forcible touching, which I don't even know. I didn't even know was a law to be broken, but we'll see here. Former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo was charged with a misdemeanor forcible touching on Thursday amid confusion about the complaint. Yeah, mostly, what the fuck is forcible touching? The complaint accuses Cuomo, who resigned earlier this year amid misconduct allegations, of groping a woman in an unlawful manner, and he allegedly did knowingly and intentionally commit a Class A misdemeanor of a forcible touching. Okay, so at the end of this, he ends up stepping down as a 3-term governor for a misdemeanor, for a Class A misdemeanor. All right. Nothing to distract from the mountains of COVID grannies that you killed, but yeah, no, Class A misdemeanor. Yeah, really going to be brought to justice on this one. The incident allegedly occurred in the afternoon of December 7th, 2020. But what about all of those testimonies from all of those women from like the late 90s, the early 2000s that come out? No, the only one that they actually pegged him on happened within the past year? Jesus fucking Christ. In an Albany executive mansion. Oh yes, where I used to live, my home, where my children play, which was his official residence, according to the document, which was signed by Albany County Sheriff's investigator Amy Kowalski, and the identity of the alleged victim was redacted from the complaint. Oh yeah, because it was just such a big deal that she needs to keep her anonymity. Forcible touching, yeah, what the fuck is this? Is a Class A misdemeanor in New York State, can carry a maximum sentence of 1 year in jail or 3 years probation. I'm gonna guess maybe 6 months probation. Maybe. That would be the fucking top end of this shit. Otherwise, it gets settled out of court and nothing happens. Because he's fucking appointed all of these judges, or at least has the inside track with most of them, so what are you going to expect? Misdemeanor complaint was filed at Albany City Court against a former governor this afternoon, said Lucian Shefflin, okay? A spokesperson with the New York State court system to local media outlets on Thursday. Another spokesperson told Fox News, as this is a sex crime. Barely. Because what? Wouldn't a shove be forcible touching? Like, what are our parameters here? But it's a misdemeanor, it's serious, and he's finally going to be brought to justice. A redacted complaint will be available shortly. I'll wait with bated breath. It came after the Times Union of Albany reported that the complaint was erroneously filed in the Albany City Court, and neither the alleged victim, Brittany Camasio, oh shit, there you go, she'd been identified, nor her lawyer was aware of it. Neither the local sheriff's office, or the Albany district attorney had made a decision against Cuomo. I think we already know what's going to happen with this guy. Once again, he stepped down because investigating those COVID deaths, that would open up way too many doors and way too many cans of worms across the rest of the state. So, can you do this favor for us? Andrew, for us this once, would you please? But what's his replacement been up to? Well, old crazy-ass Kathy Hochul, when she's not proclaiming herself God or she's looking for disciples to spread the good word of the vax. Nah, she's just going to mandate it to your kids. Ugh, this fucking bitch is nuts, okay? You could just tell by the eyes, just those lifeless eyes like a doll's eyes. COVID-19 vaccine mandate for New York public schools on the table. Cool. Why? Haven't you seen what's happening in Florida? Although the New York government isn't actively considering a COVID-19 vaccine mandate for public schools, sure, why are you talking about it then in such glowing terms? The option remains on the table, according to Governor Kathy Hochul. During the October 27th press conference, Hochul noted that Food and Drug Administration panel voted to recommend lower doses of, the Pfizer, and I think Moderna's gotten the fucking check at this point, and who knows, whoever has the right price, has the adequate studies to put forth in front of the FDA will get approval. Yes, for children's 5 to 11. Oh yes, Moderna, if we recall correctly, wants from 6 to 11, because yeah, their research only cares about 6 years old and older, even though everybody else is 5 and older. So that just raises a red flag with me. We now have this available. We'll be making preparations for weeks now, she said, adding that New York's government has been in regular communication with all the providers so that there will be various places the parents can go to get their children vaccinated as soon as the vaccine becomes available. How awesome. When a reporter asked whether there will be COVID-19 vaccine mandates in public schools, Hochul said a mandate is not necessary at this point because the New York's COVID numbers are decreasing. Oh, cool. Just like everybody else's. Wow. You're special. You're doing such a great job. That's a possibility. It's on the table. Okay, everything's going down, but now you need to vaccinate kids because you need to get those numbers up now, don't you? If it fits your narrative, you'll just say that, oh, X amount of people aren't vaccinated. Not to mention that the kids that just entered your window of vaccination are, kids who, most of them, if you look at the CDC numbers and all of the science that's out there, experience a mild case if they do in fact end up coming across it. Most don't even know that they had it, but yeah, you go ahead and you mandate those vaccines. That definitely won't blow up in your face like that makeup shotgun that you use to put on your plaster every morning. But if we're not seeing adequate compliance, okay, right now it's a choice and that's fine, but if everybody's not bending to our will, or we're seeing the numbers start to go up. Okay, cool. This is what we're monitoring closely. If I start seeing infection rates go up, if I start seeing, I see, hospitalizations go up, more children being infected, I will have no choice. Sure thing. Just like Cuomo didn't have any choice but to just grab that supple ass. But right now the numbers are good, and we'll get the kids voluntarily vaccinated. That's normally what you say when somebody should be trying to present a choice. Oh, you're all gonna eventually do it, whether you like our methods or not. The parents will hopefully do the right thing. Ugh. Hochul also announced during a press conference that New York government will move forward with its Get Out the Facts open propaganda campaign to combat COVID-19 vaccine misinformation. Well, what's misinformation? Looking at the actual numbers, having a good grasp of the situation, looking at the entire 20-month fucking period and then just seeing where people are going astray. Oh, no, they're going to follow their own shepherds in this one. We'll keep up the religious allegory because this is Hochul after all. Yeah, no, if they want to follow their prophet Fauci, well, by all means. Just don't follow him too closely because you might end up at an SPCA. But yeah, we're going to keep these ones short here today because it's late and I don't want to put out too much subpar content, and I already feel bad about this week anyways, but hey, you got a routine to hit, right? So we're going to talk about Biden and a bunch of weird shit that he's doing next. I know, right? It's a day that ends in Y. Biden's doing something weird. With that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.